Hello friends, welcome to all of you. Today I discuss one important question, that is write a note on India-China relation. So India-China relation is very much important question. Okay, so let's start the question answer. So here is the question is write a note on India-China relation. This is very much important question for all competitive exams. So here we discuss the relation between India and China. India and China are both ancient civilizations sharing a common border and having relationship with each other for thousands of years. Buddhism spread from India to China and many Chinese scholars visited India to learn Buddhism. National movements in India against colonial oppression led to renewed contact in late 18th and 19th century. Our relation with China after independence started off very well due to a number of friendly gestures on the part of India. India was one of the first countries to recognize Communist China, and later we advocate her membership to the United Nations. During the Korean War of 1950, India establishes contacts with China and play a positive role in the UN defense of Chinese interests. In 1951, India voted in UN General Assembly against the resolution branding China as an aggressor in Korea. After independence, India renounced its extraterritorial rights in Tibet, accepted sovereignty over Tibet, China. In 1954, India signed the famous Panchashil, which started a new era of Sino-India friendship. The friendship between the two reached its zenith at Bandung Conference of Afro-Asian Nations in 1955. India gave full moral and diplomatic support to China, and China supported India's claims on Goa. After 1957, problem arose over Tibet and border issue. In 1958, China launched full-scale invasion on Tibet. India protested against this and China accused India of being influenced by imperial powers. The result against the Tibetans in 1951 was put down. Dalai Lama, along with thousands of refugees, fled to India. The grant of asylum to Dalai Lama was viewed as an enemy-like act. The Chinese reaction was very strong. On the Sikkim issue, they accused India of being expansionism and trying to create great Indian empire with the backing of Moscow. The boundary of two nations, that McMahon Line, was not accepted by the Chinese, who referred to it as the imperialist line, and they made unwarranted claim to about 128,000 square kilometers of India territory in Nepal, now Arunachal Pradesh, and in the Aksai China area of Ladakh sector. Increase of Chinese invasion into Indian territory were posing a serious threat to India's territorial integrity and sovereignty. In 1962, the Chinese attacked India, occupied large chunk of its territory. This unexpected attack after Panchashil led to the humiliating defeat of India. The Chinese helped Pakistan especially during the two wars of 1965 and 1971 threatened Indian security. During 1965 war, they accused India of criminal aggression and 1971 interference in the internal affairs of Pakistan. Conducting of the nuclear test in Rajasthan 1974 increased the tension between the two countries. Attempt at normalization of relations between the two were taken at the Indian Initiative in 1976. Due to this, Sino-Indian diplomatic relations were restored with the exchange of ambassadors. GWG Joint Working Group was set up by both countries to find the solution to the border dispute. An agreement for maintaining peace between the two countries along the line of control was signed. Both countries also decided to reduce forces along the Sino-Indian frontier, and both pledged not to use or threaten the use of force against the other. In 1996, an agreement of confidence building was signed. Other agreements were signed regarding the fight against the smuggling of arms and narcotics and to regulate maritime transport. In 1999, China was not happy with Pakistan's intrusion into Kargil. Vajpayee visit to China in June 2003 moved India-China relations out of years of mistrust and mutual suspicion to mutual accommodation. The process of mending fences and emphasis on friendly competition has started. A good neighborly relation is not only desired by the leaders of the two countries but also by the people.